Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and today I want to show you guys my tag journal tag holder. So it's a journal shaped like a tag, and it holds all the tags. So it's got pockets in it for big tags, little tags, medium-sized tags, however you want to store them. Just fun little different tags that you want to put in. We did some collage tags, and so it's just got little pockets all throughout like that. And then you got another tag there you could put, and I'm going to show you guys how I did this today. And it's just got fun little pockets everywhere throughout to put your tags in. And please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell and you guys will see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's get started. Okay, so what I have, this one is finished, and what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna do the cover with you guys. And what I was using is these flyers. They're great, just the kind of cardstock flyers that you get in the mail. So we can recycle those. So this is gonna be the cover, just like this one, and the cover is detached, and then I'll show you. And this is all the pages. I went ahead and did most of the pages to get these done, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do a page too, which will be the cover, because I'll show you guys with the cover, and then we'll do some pockets and stuff on the back. And it's the same concept as all these, as doing these. So, and then we'll bind it together, and I'll show you guys how I did that. So this is the cover gonna be, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a tag. This is a big tag, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do a tag, and with all your little clippings that we use, all the circle punches. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a flower and stuff with it, and it's pretty fun. Okay, so let's just get started here. So what we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and cover this. I got tea dyed paper, and I got avocado dyed paper. So this is my avocado, and I put an F on it for front, because when you cut your tags out, all I did was just take my cardstock, and then I took it, and it's already wide. I did as wide as I wanted to, and then I just cut the things here and here, and then I took the template, went to the next one, and just kept cutting them so they're all the same size. And then I put an F, and then I kept an F on the front just to show how to lay it in the book. See a little F in pencil, so we can erase it later. But I just did a little F on it, because you want them to lay the same. Because like if you do, for some reason, you know, when you hand cut stuff, see how it's kind of wonky? If you turn it the other way, it didn't line up correct. So, I mean, you could do the measurement and all that stuff, but I just kind of do a template and then just put an F on the front to show. But like I said, these are all going to be the ones we bind in, and then this one is the big flap. So I just took one of the big, I don't know if I showed you guys this now. I took one of the flyers, and they're pretty good size like this, and then I just folded it in half, took my template as it was folded in half, and I took it and then just cut out the measurement, and that gave us our little booklet here. Okay, so you got a booklet, and then you got as many pages as you want, as many flyers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will go into the little booklet like this, and then this is the cover for the top. So that's how it's going to go together. So, whoops, throwing things around. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this part. And I got some avocado dyed paper here, and we're just going to take it and glue it down. So I've been doing my Scotch-Crate glue stick, and this is on Amazon. You get like a set of 4 of them. You go check it out. Just type in Scotch-Crate glue stick. Okay, so I hope you guys are having a crafty day today. getting out your craft supplies and get some stuff done. All right. So I just do a good glue down. And then you take your paper and then just put it down, smooth it out. Got a piece of something on the other side. Something on the other side. Okay, so you just take it, glue it, cut it. So we got all the paper glued on each side, how we wanted it, and then inked around. And what I did was the Scotch Create, which I showed you, to glue it down, and then to get the corners and all the little flyaways around it, I did art glitter glue. So I just went through and just made sure to catch all the little pieces that aren't attached. So we got it all secure. And this will be our front. And I put an F right there at the top. I lined them all up and made sure, and then I put an F to know this is the front. So I went like this. See, this has an F right there. So I went like this. And then you can see, I mean, they're not exact, but you know, this is all handmade, right? So it's got a little F on the top to show that's the front. And we're gonna take this fun little piece of decorative paper, and then I'm just gonna glue it on here. So this one I had my collage. I did my collage paper on there. And this one I just wanna do this. So we'll go ahead and get that glued down, and then I wanna punch a hole with my Crop-A-Dile, just like there's a hole in the top here. And then we'll put some, just the end of a fabric cutting is usually what I use. Like this. This is just the end of a fabric end. And then we're gonna bind it with this, but it's just the fabric cutoffs at the end. I always keep all those. And yeah, so I'll go ahead and do that and we'll keep going. All right, so we went ahead and put the cover on, and then we put our little tag, fabric taggy thing at the top here. So that's gonna be the cover. And then on the back of it here, because this is the cover, and on the back, we're gonna go ahead and do a pocket down here. To go ahead and put a big tag in the front. Okay. So what I did is I have some 6x6 scrap papers here, and they're, you know, little cardstocky here. So I just got to see which one I would want to use. Some darker ones. Let's see. That one's kind of fun too. I don't know why this one keeps speaking to me. Maybe we'll do this one. Okay, and then I just line it up however I want the pocket to be and how tall. So, let's see, maybe 3 inches? I think 3 inches is reasonable. So just line it up. Okay, and then I take my pencil And just kind of mark it where it ends right here. And then down here. Wherever you want it. Like that. And then I take my little cutter, because I'm not the best at cutting straight lines, so this helps me a lot. Okay. All right. So we cut it, and then I like to put a little notch in it. So that should line up nicely. And let's see. I got my 2-inch puncher, hole punch. And then I've just been going like this, lining it up. And then I save these, because these are great. And I'm going to show you guys how to make a flower out of it. So save all your little half pieces. They're really cool to use. Okay, so I'm going to take it and just ink around and then glue it down. Okay, so we got our little pocket glued on. Let's make sure this will be the tag in the front. So that one fits nicely. Okay, now, so this is the front. We'll do this part last. So what I want to do, we got all our pages done, as many as you guys wanted to do. Just put them together. Put an F on the front so you can see the front. Line them where you want them. Let's see. I don't think there is really any rhyme or reason for any of them. Oh, pretty cool. Okay, well, yeah, that's good. Okay, so make sure F is on the front, front. They're all lined up. So these are my fronts. They're gonna go in here, and we will bind this part first. It's still a little stick out, but that's okay. Because once we put this on, oh, that's all right. That's okay, it's handmade, you know, and we can fix that too. Okay, so we'll put this over to the side. And last time what I did, which learned by my mistakes, is, because it's the first time I ever made this, is I went ahead and put it all together. Like I put it in the sleeve, put the cover on the front, and then I punched the holes. Don't do that, because you know it all pushes forward kind of when you get it all in there, and you can't really get it perfect, and it bunches forward like it did there. So when I did it, it made it so there was holes, and I had to tape them with the washi tape. So what I was saying was to make sure to line these up to the front here, and we're going to individually punch the holes in, because I made the mistake of putting this booklet together at once and then punching the holes. And what it did was, because some of it pokes out like as you're doing it, it just didn't line up right, and it made it so the holes were not all the way in it. It was halfway off, so I had to take washi tape and like right here, I took washi tape and put it on some like cardstock and stuck it down again, and then individually punched it. So we're gonna try to do it right this time. So don't put them all together and punch it. It doesn't line up or work right. For some reason, it didn't for me. So what we're gonna do is, and I showed you guys this earlier, but it's a crocodile puncher and eyelet setter is what it is. This is the eyelet set part. And you got 1/8 of an inch and 3/16 of a punch. See how they go down like that? Okay, so we're gonna do the 3/16. And what we're gonna do is just start with the first one that we wanna use. And we'll do it on this side. And I'll take 3/16, and I'll do it about an inch from this corner here. So we're gonna do just there. There, and then about an inch from the top here. Inch to ½ inch, however. And I just eyeball it. Okay, so now we know where we want our holes. We'll take the next one, line it up, and work our way from there. Make sure you're doing the 3/16, and I can see the hole where it goes. Just pop it through. Pop it through. And pop it through. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all these, and I'll speed it up. All right, so we went ahead and I did it to, I punched a hole, just like that, in all the individual ones, the individual papers. Now I'm gonna take the top one here and go to the folded, or folded one, and I'm gonna line it up. I'm hoping, let's see. I think it should work. We'll make it work, how's that? So let's line it up how it wants to go. There we go. And I think leaving a little edge here because it's going to poke out anyway, so I'll just line it up how it wants to and just pop right through it. And you don't need to have a crocodile to do this. You can do any hole punch would work. Okay. So now, fingers crossed, this worked. I think so. I mean, we'll be able to weave it through and get them all together. Okay, so we've gotten that far. Now, we'll do the front. And let's line this up with the front cover. And this is just a little more tedious, but I was trying to make it easy by punching through all of them, and that did not work out that good. But I was able to fix it, so. Okay. And this should all go together nicely, hopefully. Kind of doing this with you guys. Okay. So we got our cover. We got that. We got that. And that should line up right there. Okay, well, moment of truth here. I'm gonna get out my big, just needle, just with the big head on it, eye hole. And I don't think I'll have enough. It would look kind of cute with this, huh? You know what? Let's try to make it happen. Maybe. Let's even it out. I just need 3 strips of it. So if we can make this happen, that would look really nice. So I'm just trying to get it even enough, just so we can use it. Make that happen. Make it happen, Cap'n. Okay. And just go ahead and pop it through. I mean, you really just got to get enough just to get it through. Okay, let's start from the back here. And we're going to have to just maneuver them through just to make it work. Go through the top hole first. Oh wait, it's still lined up. Hold on, don't move. Nobody breathe. There we go. So I'm hoping we can just pop it through. I don't have to do it. I might have to do it individually. Well, okay, I'll speed this process up, but I'm pretty much just getting it all through. All right, so what I'm doing is just going through individually each page here. Like this. And then pulling it through. Like that. And then, there we go. And then the cover. And popping it through. So, also I want to show you guys this part. Is keep these loosely tied. Do not tie them tight at first. Because you want to test it. So, I was trying to twist this around. Line it up here. So I just make sure they're the same length. And do a loose knot. Okay. Because you'll see, so you got it loose, and then go through and make sure it's loose enough. See how it kind of doesn't want to turn? So these will definitely stay once you double knot them. So just kind of loosen it so they can freely just move without banging into each other. So do it fairly loose at first. Go through. I mean, see how you just kind of want to go through and make sure, because you don't want it tight. But you don't want it too sloppy loose. So see how these are doing pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, I don't mind that. So just go ahead and then do your second little knot here. And do that one snug, but just make sure you have room still. And you'll feel it, you'll see how the pages are. I'm glad I had enough fabric for this because it matches. It looks nice. It looks good with the rose too. I'll show you in a minute. Okay. So just do what you do here. Is what you do. Okay, there we go. And I love the frayed. It's like boho looking style. I like it. Okay. So you got your thing, and then see how it matches? It just kind of has a good, I don't know, I like the pink in it, and that's fun. That came together really nicely. If I do say so myself. So, we got that all done. And we can flip through and just make sure nothing's stuck. You can always go loosen your knots if you need to, but once you work it enough, they'll start loosening. Okay. Just kind of work it in. And there you go. Okay. So we got our little booklet done. We got the tag journal tag holder. So we got that part done. And let's work on a tag really quick. I'll show you guys how I've been doing the tags. Okay, so pretty much the same concept. You know, just get your paper out that you want to use. Let's glue it. And this is just a big, we're making a big tag here. Okay. So we'll just do this to the front and the back, and then I will meet you guys up. All right, so we went ahead and glued both sides. And then got our little, whatever's the little flyaways and stuff, and get the corners, and make sure you glue down the edges. Let's make sure we're in frame here, because this is going to be pretty cool. Where did I put it? Oh, so what I did is kept all the clippings from our circle punch, all the cuts here, and it's all random from all the book, just all the different pockets and stuff. So, and they all have a little cutout. And we're gonna make a pretty flower. So I suggest not a glue stick, but maybe some art glitter glue or some Fabrifix, which I got some Fabrifix here too, which works really good. This stuff is a silicone glue, and it does fabric, lace, leather, trims, and more. I mean, so it does paper to paper and fabric to paper and stuff, and it's great. But it dries a little slower. This stuff dries pretty fast, and I love art glitter glue. I like them all. They're all really good glues. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Oh, I forgot. We're gonna need the little one, the little hole punch to do a for the circle in the middle. I haven't done that yet, so we'll do that together. So just figure where you're going to want your petals, wherever you want to put them. And I'm just going to start gluing down here. And you'll see how it goes together here. So you can place them however you want. And like I said, this stuff dries fast, so pretty much where you're putting it is where it's sticking. Okay. Just work our way around. And some of them are a little bigger than others, but hey, I think it gives it character. And we like character, don't we? Okay. And I already inked all the edges of these because I think that helps too. A little more depth and stuff. So I inked around the edges of them all. So this is just kind of a fun little thing you can do. I mean, it'd be great for a journal cover too, would be fun. Or, you know, oops, that's almost the same. I don't want to do that. Kind of just not making the same colors by each other. So just to give it a little more variety here. There we go. Much better. Yeah, we'll wait on that one. So like I said, I mean, I'm sure you guys all do, keep all your scraps. Because they come in handy. You can make fun little things with them. hope we have enough here. And then the last one, look at that. Plenty. Okay. So you can either leave it like this if you want, or, and if you wanted to, I forgot to do that, but you could put a stem underneath it. I mean, I don't know if we can squeeze it under there. Like I said, this stuff dries pretty fast. So, I mean, we can maybe wiggle it. Just wiggle it. Look at that. So yeah, you're supposed to lay that down somewhere around here. So, there we go. You can have a stem. Okay, so I caught it before it dried all the way. So you got that, and now just take a piece of scrap here. Do some inking around it. Little inky ink. Give it a little something. And then we can stick it right in the middle there. Okay. So right where you want it. Okay. And we got ourselves a tag. Oh, I forgot to ink around the edges, so if you want, just do some inking. And I showed you guys I'm using black soot. It's the black soot oxide. So just using some of that around it. Just to give a little something. And I'm considering putting these in my Etsy shop to have a fun with some tags in it. Maybe not all the pockets filled, maybe, but you know, just some tags throughout, and then you guys can have them for your tags to put in, or watch the video and you can make your own. I would love to hear in the comments below if you guys would be interested in purchasing these out of my Etsy shop, and I would love to hear in the comments about that if you would like that. And when I do decide to do that, I will do a flip through of what will be in there, and show you guys how many tags will be in it, and just some fun little, you know, little things. And they're really nice to hold your tags in and stuff. And yeah, so let me know in the comments below if you guys would be interested in purchasing and coming and checking them out. My little dauber sponge is starting to fall apart. I use it too much. I use it too much. Is there any such thing? Nah. So just do a little inking. So there. So that's a fun little thing to do with your little punches, you know, that you have for when you make your pockets. So keep those. They're really nice to have. And then this is the cover. It's the whole little book that we did today. It turned out really fun. And I just keep making sure I get all the little, I call them flyaways. I have no idea why, but all the little stick up little parts. I want to kind of do something else to the cover here to show you guys. So this is what we got. Perfect for journaling in. And you got a fun little decorative flower on the front. And fingers crossed. Look at that fit. Now that's a good fit. And there you go. And I like how it sticks out the top. So it makes it go, ooh, ooh, what's inside there? And go check it out. So another thing I wanted to do real quick to the front here, make sure you guys can see it, is I want to take some brads. It's just some regular brads and get 4 of them. And we're going to take them and cut them just with your old scissors. Don't use your fabric scissors for this. So I'm going to do it over the trash. But just take it and clip it. And clip off all the tails here. All the little ends. Oops. And then try not to drop it in the trash can, because I've done that. And I'm like, well, that one's gone. I'm digging in it. Oh, yep, just did it. I just did it as I was talking about it. So hold on to the slippery suckers, because they do fly across the room when you cut them. But just try to, at least they don't hurt when you step on them. Okay, well, they might, I guess. So just get them in the trash. Let's cut 4 of them. Because we don't need the end pieces. We just want the top pieces. Okay, so we're going to make them look like fun little rivets. And what I like to use for metal, God, I haven't used this glue for a second, so let's see, is the E6000. And this is nice for when I do like my book plates and stuff, or anything kind of metally that you're working with. It's kind of fun to use this stuff. It sticks really good. So I'm just taking and pushing down these ends here that are sticking out, just so we can get a better glue job here. So after you cut it, I just kind of try to flatten. I'm just using a pokey little thing that I use for binding. Just a little tool. So just poke it down like that. Okay. So this is just a fun little additive that we can do. And I hope my glue's not all chunked up. But go ahead. I try to do this gracefully, but we'll see. We'll see. You know what? Let me get a needle right here. Because it is clogged up. Of course it is. Because we're on camera. Okay. Let's get all the chunkies out of there. There we go. I used to use this glue on everything, but I started watching videos and watching everybody else and going, okay, all right, I'll try the Fabric Fix, and then the, oops, dang it. Hold on, just wipe it off right away. That's why I keep a baby wipe or some sort of wipe around here. So, there we go. And if you get it right away, it'll come off. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was watching everybody else like do, using the Fabric Fix and then the art glitter glue and stuff, and I'm like, well, I want to try that. I definitely want to try that, and I love it. I'm hooked. And then this stuff I use for like this kind of projects where, but Fabric Fix will work too. I mean, it'll all work. I just used this with when I first started, and I noticed I like it on this kind of project, like the metals and stuff. So we're just gonna make it look like rivets. That would be fun. Oh, come on. Why? It's because I'm trying to hurry. You know how that goes. And then I just try to get it off of there. But I just feel like I meant to do that. No, that's supposed to be like that. There you go. I just aged it. I made it look like aged. I can do that around it. Yeah, give it a little aging. There's no wrong. There really isn't. Okay. So we got our little corners going. But it is nice to keep wet wipes around. Okay. And we could even use clamps on here. I always use my vibrant little, because I do tie-dyeing too, so I have tons of these clothespins. And they're really nice to use for when you need to reach, So like, I could just go like that and pin it down on there. And then like that. and then it just pins there nicely. Okay. Now, we'll go ahead and get these on there. There we go. Okay, I'll speed this process up. We are all finished with our tag journal tag holder. And let's go ahead and pop these off. Get a little look at it again here. So there we go. We got our little rivets. Well, there are brads, but they look like little rivets going through. So that just gives it a pretty look to it. Yeah, and then I kind of weathered it right there. So I guess if I wanted to do that again, just take a little wet wipe here. And maybe just get it wet a little bit. And then just go like that. Oh, there we go. Just to do a little bit, you know? Maybe just a little bit of weathering here. Oh, you can do that. You can go ahead and weather. Give it a weathered look. Especially any glue spots that you mess up on. So, just a little bit. Okay, that's plenty. Don't want to over weather it. So I gotta be careful opening this, but I don't want to knock this off. So we got all our stuff that we did. Got our pockets. And we made ourselves a little tag journal that holds all your tags. So it's just a fun little idea I came up with, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and found this very informational. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Just let me know. And I'm thinking about putting this in my Etsy. So I would love to hear about that if you guys would enjoy coming and looking at it and, you know, coming and checking it out for me. And if you could, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell and you guys can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting, guys. And have a great day.